There are two ways to target an object or person when you use Active Track on the Mavic 3 Pro. The first way is to hold down your finger on the screen and draw a box round the person, like around Mike here. You start one side and pull your fingers down across the person. The second way is to turn on subject scanning in the app. You do this by clicking on the three dots top right of the screen. That gives you the drop down menu. You then click on to control and then switch to subject scanning and switch this on with the click here. I'll now walk over and turn the drone around, and if I get over here and point the Mavic at me, you'll see how I have a green cross targeted on me now. If I switch off the subject scanning, which I'll do now, just click it off there and go back, you'll see I'm not targeted now. There's no target on me. Go back again and switch in here and switch it back on, and now when you see me, I'm targeted again. When you start Active Track, you get the best results when you start 5 to 10 meters away from the person. There are three options: Active Track, Spotlight and Point of Interest, POI. They all lock onto the person or the object in the same way. In Active Track and Point of Interest, the drone moves with or around the person. But in Spotlight, the drone stays in one position. It doesn't move or follow. In Active Track, you can select where the drone is in relation to the person. We are going to select B, behind, so the drone stays behind Mike. Trace is when the Mavic 3 Pro moves with Mike and stays the same distance behind him as he walks, like it's on a leash. So as he's walking forward now, you can see that the drone is staying the same distance behind him. And he'll walk to the end of this path and he'll turn round in a short while. As he turns round now, the drone will move around behind him and come round behind him because it's selected to be behind him. And it's now following him to the end, back towards me at the end of the path. I'm now going to press stop to finish, which is I've just done. Now I'll draw a box around Mike, select Active Track, select front now, so it's in front of him. As Mike walks now, the Mavic 3 Pro stays in front of him and moves with him, staying the same distance away from him as he walks along the same path as we walked before. When Mike turns around now, I'm going to disable this again. I've pressed Spotlight now, so the drone is staying in the same position, and as Mike walks away, it doesn't follow him, but you can see the gimbal is moving. The gimbal has moved up and has tracked Mike to the end of the path. That little H that you see there is the home point. That yellow H is the home point. Point of Interest is similar to Active Track, but it circles the person at a fixed speed, and that person can be stationary or moving. If you enjoyed this video, then subscribe to the channel or watch the next video in the playlist or the new videos that we've just recently downloaded. Bye for now.